So we're going to do ball maintenance, guys. Pretty quick, simple stuff. You guys can see it's got all those brown, black things on there. It's got games in it. It just needs to get cleaned up. Very simple process, guys. We just get some ball cleaner. There's lots of different ball cleaners out there. It really doesn't matter what you get. Some of them does say tack up, which it does make balls look a little bit more like this. There are some ones that are glossy for the shine. If you want your ball to be a little bit prettier and things like that, preference, whatever you want to do. I like this, as I like to say, 1,000 grit for the win, guys. Anyhow, little ball cleaner on top of it. You want to put a good amount on here. Let it sit here and kind of soak in on the ball, absorb. Spray it everywhere, get it all nice and shiny. Do you guys do ball maintenance regularly, anybody? How often do you do it, Mia?
I use an assortment of water, a melanine sponge, and then a whole lineup of cleaners.
How often do you do it, Mia?
Weekly.
Weekly? That's good. That's really good. If we can do it every week, every 2 weeks, it's important. Save the life of your bowling ball, right, guys? These things cost a lot of money. They now absorb a lot of oil, so all that oil that's on the lane actually ends up inside your bowling ball. So if you don't clean these things, it just turns into a big thing of oil, and you got to clean them. And if you don't do it regularly, it just soaks more and more into the pores, and it's kind of hard to get out. That's when you have to take it off to those pro shops and get the rejuvenators and things like that. Or the old school way I used to do it, some of you guys might know this, you just set these things out in the summertime for about 30 minutes. You walk outside, and they're all sweating. Swipe it off. I do the same thing. I set mine in the shower and turn hot water on, let it boil for a little while, and then go out there and wipe it down. But like I said, you see it's been sitting here for a while. Like I said, you can see all those marks that were on it right now. All we're going to do is go over it with this 1,000 grit Avalon pad real fast. Go over the ball a couple times. Constantly rotate that ball. I do like to wet sand my bowling ball. I feel like the grit just holds a little bit longer when you do it that way. Get a good rub on this ball and get it all clean. Like I said, you can see the black marks are coming off one by one. If it starts to get dry, I've got more than enough ball cleaner right here and spray it a couple more times. Some people like to put stuff in their finger holes. I don't. It's not a big deal to me. I'm not going to throw it right away. It's good to do your ball maintenance right after you're done bowling so you can get those fresh pores out and don't let it sit in there. So if you get something in the fingers, it has more than enough time for that stuff to dry, and it's not going to be a problem. Really simple. You just wipe over your ball a couple times. Like I said, I do try to make sure you constantly rotate this thing because you want to get every little spot of it with it in different angles so the thread holds, or the grit holds, excuse me. And kind of let it go. So you can see it's cleaned up quite a bit already. And then after you get done doing it, and you can do it more than one time if you want. Like I said, they do make these Avalon pads in quite a bit. That's 1,000. I've got a 2,000. I've got a 1,000. It's been used quite a bit. There's a 3,000 there. Always try to have a clean towel. Put some water on it. And then you just kind of wipe this thing off as you're done, letting it dry. And then after that whole little bit of what I did that, guys, maybe a minute or two. That's what came off the ball. And then you give it time. So ball reaction is important, right? We want to get the same ball reaction all the time. Cleaning our balls is a big part of that, right, guys? So if you clean your ball, it's going to react the same way all the time. If you don't, you might get different spots here and there, and it's not going to react the same. So that's pretty much it. Is that the same bowling ball? Which one? So this is the, that's that physics blackout right there. Right, this is the High Road Max. This ball came out 2012, I think. Brandon, you have a High Road, right? Or yeah, the physics. Anybody have a High Road? High Road's like one of the greatest balls ever. Top 5 ever of any company, no matter what. That's not an opinion. That is a fact. Anyhow, well, I can maybe get you one, Mia. We'll check it out. The High Road has been out forever. I think they just did a 20 or 30 year celebration for the High Road. It's not aggressive. It's a symmetric ball. It's a good medium ball, but it's a very aggressive. Like I said, it's a great medium ball. That is like your benchmark ball #1 right there. So the High Road has been great forever. After they had the High Road, they started coming out with more High Roads. They did a High Road Solid. They did a High Road Pearl, which is another one of those balls that is one of the greatest balls ever. Then they made High Road Max, and they kind of discontinued and went away from High Road. They started making Road Warriors, Fire Roads, things like that. And then now they're coming back. Is that new one? Is that the Road Warrior? I think is that new one that's out right now. Yeah, so Crossroad. That was the one before that. They had a Crossroad. So the High Road, the weight block is what's made it special. And they just put different covers on it and then put different names on it. So this one would be the High Road Max. Not everybody was a big fan of it. I liked it. I love the High Road. I've had a couple. I've had a whole Ride Pearls. I have the Road Warrior and things like that. So it's just preference. Like I said, this is what you call symmetric. This is asymmetric. This is supposed to be a little bit stronger than this, but this is more of a controlled reaction than this because of how strong this is.